Welcome into the Signature System Blueprint, where we are turning your expertise into a profitable business. So I am so excited to have you here. We are in the final step inside the Signature System Blueprint, and this is where we are pulling it all together. This is your implementation step, as well as we will be diving into what your next steps are and how you can continue to get support with working with me in my programs and services should you want and need that guidance to continue to package up your expertise and get it ready to sell and to build a profitable business. So I'm so proud of you guys. You guys have really been like action takers, right? And just know that clarity comes from action and action takers get results. And I've loved interacting with each and every one of you inside our members only Facebook group where you've like told us a bit about you, a bit about your business, your vision for your business, what your goals are, as well as letting us know more about your ideal client, who, what you're struggling with, what challenges and obstacles that you've been facing along your journey thus far, and giving you some support and guidance and mentoring on how to be able to overcome those obstacles. So I really hope that you have found value in going through the Signature System Blueprint and really have been able to, take not only what I'm teaching you, but to be able to, complete the action steps and integrate what I'm teaching you to really start refining and shaping up your signature methodology, getting it ready to profit or to sell, package up and sell and profit in your business. So quick reminders here, you go ahead and make sure that you grab your action guide. Just remember that this is your comprehensive step-by-step implementation guide. It's not just, a book thrown together just for sake of having a workbook. It is your personal transformation roadmap. And I've really designed it to be your step-by-step companion to help you to be able to implement what you're learning along the time that you're in this course together. So each inside this workbook, each and every day, you're going to find these comprehensive fillable templates that accompany each training that you're going through. So they're not just generic worksheets. They are precision engineered tools specifically crafted to help you extract your expertise, to define your unique signature methodology, and to create a system that can generate multiple income streams for you and for your business. So each section, as you may have already noticed if you've gone through the workbook, it's strategically designed to help guide you through the exact process that I've been able to help hundreds of students to be able to transform their knowledge into a profitable online course and coaching business. So by the end of our time together in throughout the Signature System Blueprint, you will have a complete blueprint ready to launch if you consume the lessons and you take the aligned action, complete the workbook, the sheets and the workbook that I've given you. Just remember to have it close by you because each and every section that we go through is very valuable. And I want you to treat it like your most valuable asset because that's exactly what it is intended to be. So as we're going through, I want you to tell me what your biggest takeaway was so far. So as we are kind of wrapping up in module 5, we really went through, looking at how to really package that expertise into a profitable program. So we talked about how your signature system is like your secret sauce. It's like that signature recipe that only you know how to make this particular recipe. Maybe people call you because they want the recipe because they just love it. It's their favorite. And you're always asked to be able to bring this particular dish to the party, right? Because it's just what you are known for. Everybody loves it. Everybody raves about it. And your packaging then is kind of like if like you're creating a group coaching program, that would be kind of like the resemblance of a restaurant. So you've got your signature recipe, which is your signature system. You've got your packaging, which is going to be your business. And the profit comes from marrying those two together. So creating that signature system and putting it in the perfect packaging along with the packaging, the pricing, the magnetic messaging, all of the things that go along with it to create a product, a really incredible one-of-a-kind product that you are known for that people cannot wait to get your hands on. So we did that, and then we were able to choose the perfect delivery formats for that. And then we also went through how to be able to create powerful support materials. So we talked about the different support materials that you can implement and provide to your students, even like, initially when you first create your online course or coaching program from your signature system. We talked about creating excuse me, a minimal viable product version of that particular product. And then as you are continuing to refine your system and you're closing the gaps and the learning gaps and the identifying the additional tools and resources that your students need, then you can continue to add on over time as you continue to support clients and getting incredible results through your program. We also talked about selecting the right marketing channel. So understanding where your ideal client is hanging out online and being able to give them the right marketing, or market to them on the right marketing channels, and where they are hanging out is where you like to hang out on online as well. So tell me below, while I'm getting some water, what was your biggest takeaway from yesterday's training? So there's something really powerful that's happening right now, and I can really feel the energy shifting as you're starting to see the possibilities as the conversations that I'm having right now with you. Some of you are realizing that you don't need another certification. Some of you are realizing that your expertise is already valuable. And so many people, when you first come to me and I first start working with you, that's one of the questions that you really have on your mind, and you really doubt that what you have is valuable enough that somebody would invest money into it. And I see those light bulbs going on with each and every one of you. You realize you're having that aha moment that your expertise is valuable, and it's valuable now. You're understanding also that there's a clear pathway forward. Success is closer than you think. And if you're thinking that, I want you to know that you're right. I want to be able to ask you something special. I want you to think about, what would be possible as you're reflecting on all of this. If you're reflecting on everything that you've learned so far, what if you could fast track that journey? What if you had the tools and the support and the resources to be able to implement, to package up your expertise, to map out your signature methodology, to get all of your marketing in place and get it ready to launch and sell? What if you could fast track this journey and, in another month from now, be starting to work with clients, right? So you package up your expertise, you launch it out into the world, and you start getting your first paying clients. What would that look like for you? How would that feel for you in your business? How would that feel for you and your family to start being able to make an income and make an impact doing what comes natural to you, what is your secret sauce, with your signature system, and what you've known on a deep core level that you've always been meant to do and meant to help people with? What if you had expert guidance to be able to help you every step of the way to implement all of this? What if you never had to wonder what's next, because you have the exact step-by-step methodology, that blueprint laid out for you that tells you what that next step is? So there's no more guessing anymore, like, how do I do this? What step comes next? What if you didn't have to worry about that anymore? All you had to do is look at the next step and implement the next step and stay in that step until that step is implemented. What if you had all of the tools, all of the templates that you need to be able to help implement faster, to help work quicker, right? What if you had all of that? What if you knew that every resource, that every tool, that every question that you had would be able to be supported for you, right? Because here's the truth. Over the past 5 days, 6 days that we've been together, I have shared the foundation of creating your signature system, but there's so much more waiting for you. And you have two choices right now. You can take what you've learned and implement it on your own, or you can join me for a deeper journey. Well, we will step by step build your signature system together. So if you're resonating with that second option, I want you to stay with me, because what I'm about to share with you could really help transform everything for you. So, over the last few days and what we've gone through together here, to recap of what we've been working on in the signature course signature system blueprint and what you've been able to accomplish. You have gone through on day one where we mapped out and we defined your expertise. So we really dug in. We really looked at all of the various things that you have systems for already that you feel like you have already mastered, and you were able to identify one that you were really excited about and that you felt like came the most natural and the most easy for that was the easiest for you to be able to map out. And you did some market research as well to kind of validate that that idea was a profitable and a winning idea. And step two, we mapped out that signature methodology. So once you picked an idea for your signature system, then we mapped out that signature methodology. So we went from looking at what the result is that you have gotten, from the problem that you had. You looked at that result and then you reverse engineered the steps that you took and then put them in order to define what your signature methodology was. So are the exact steps that you will take your students through from that point A, or where they are stuck in that same problem, that same pain point that you were, to point B, where they want what you have been able to create. They want the result that your signature system promises to offer. In step three, we were then looking at our market. So we dove into market mastery, and this is where you were able to get clear on who your ideal client is for your signature system. We identified whether or not these ideal clients are currently in your market, in your circle of influence, whether you're on social media, you have an email following, you're marketing in person. There's various different ways to be able to do marketing. So we identified whether or not this person is a part of your niche now, or is it a subset of your niche? And I also identifying, are these people in your audience, or do we need to build a new audience? So we got really clear on who the perfect person is for your signature solution. And we got clear more on the ideal client themselves, the pain points that they're experiencing, the problems, how it's impacting them, what their ultimate goals were, and as well their customer journey. So the steps that they have taken to be able to solve this problem. So understanding that customer journey, why they're taking the steps, what steps they're taking, what they're saying yes to, what they're not saying yes to, and why. Every step along the way, asking why is a very, very important question to ask yourself because it helps you to be able to understand the ideal client and the buyer psychology to be able to help you close those gaps in your sales system, in your marketing and sales system, to be able to attract, nurture, and convert clients quicker. In step four, we were able to go through your magnetic messaging. So we talked about different naming conventions to be able to create a magnetic, results focused, benefit focused title for your signature system, as well as we talked about doing this as well for each of your phases and each of your modules and each of your lessons, right? So every step has a clear results focused benefit title that is magnetic, it's clear, it's easy to understand for your ideal client, and to be able to be compelling enough, as well as to be able to package and repurpose into other programs and services and digital products in your product suite to be able to stand as standalone products, as well, so you can continue to scale your income. And sorry, in step five, we dove into Profit Maximizer. And this is where we got clear on packaging up that signature system, right? So understanding that your signature system is like the recipe, and excuse me, the packages are all of the different products and services and containers, vehicles that you can deliver that signature system through. So that would be like the restaurant. So then we talked about then how to make that profitable and how to also expand on that and help your customers to be able to get incredible results by offering additional deliverables and so forth to be able to help them to be successful. So we have covered quite a lot through our journey together. And here now we are on step six, which is your implementation and next steps. And then I also have a bonus module coming for you where we are going to workshop and kind of pull all of this together, close any gaps that you might have, do any refinement that you might need to be able to refine your signature system and get it ready to be able to launch and sell. So we have covered an incredible amount. And as we move forward, we're going to help understand, and so you can create a signature framework that sets you apart in the industry. So knowing that Each step, it builds upon the last. It creates this comprehensive framework for your success. So if you're ready to take this transformational journey, you're ready to get the support that you need to be able to pull all of this together, to be able to not only have a signature system, but to be able to really define this methodology, to know who to market to create your marketing messaging, to create all of your containers that build out your product suite, to be able to create a profitable legacy business that stands the test of time, to generate and create these rainmaking skills that allows you to make money on demand while you sleep, to be able to scale your business to the next level, continuing to grow your income and to really grow a legacy business over time. Continue to